massive, mighty, multi-billion-dollar company is in apartment 5 on 4 Belgravia Road, and that the whole thing is run by one guy, an 88-year-old man, and he signed a document claiming that he is the decider, he's the boss, he's the owner. And I was thinking to myself, maybe, maybe there's an 88-year-old guy named Leslie Commons who is the sole boss of this mega billions company. Well, why don't I find out? So I fly to Dublin, then I get on a little plane and I fly to the Isle of Man. Then I get a taxi driver and we find number 4 Belgravia Road, and I go up and it's an apartment, and it's not a particular, I mean, it's a nice place, don't get me wrong, it's not a slum or anything, but it's a sort of small apartment. And I push the button on it says Brookfield. I mean, it really does say it. And he wasn't home. And so I was filming a little video, and someone from the apartment above opens the window and calls out to me and says, what are you doing? And I explain what I'm doing, and she says, "Oh, Mr. Commons, sure, he lives in Unit 5, and he's also our landlord. So he sounds like he's a friendly grandpa. He's 88, and I'll tell you what's going on here.
He's a beard.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Or what they more typically call a straw man.
Okay.
And a lot of people in the Isle of Man make their money this way. So a big billionaire company says, we need someone to open our mail and to be the quote straw man, partner, director, owner, operator, so that we can swear that it's true that we really have a head office in the Isle of Man, and it really is run by an Isle of Man citizen. And so if we pay our taxes there, because let me tell you a little bit about the taxes in Isle of Man. And I mean, it really sounds like a great place to be rich. No inheritance tax, no capital gains tax, no wealth tax. There is an income tax for personal income, 22%, but it caps at a maximum of £200,000. Now, that's a fair amount of money for most of us.
Mm.
But for gazillionaires, that's nothing. And the corporate tax, by the way, depending on a few factors, can be as low as 10%. So it